Well, the offseason for the Boston Bruins is here, and I wanted to continue to give the viewers updates on the prospects in the Bruins system. We have learned this season that the retool is coming, and I wanted to give some updates on the players in the system. Next on my list is Fraser Minten. So buckle up, Bruins fans. I'm here to give you the latest info on your beloved Boston Bruins. If you've been liking my Bruins content, please leave me a like and subscribe. If you've already done so, thank you, and let's get into it. Fraser Minten was acquired by the Boston Bruins at the trade deadline this season. It was part of the retool that Don Sweeney had warned the fans about, and it saw longtime Bruin Brandon Carlo be traded to division rival, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Carlo had been a mainstay of the Bruins' back end and a fixture in the locker room, and a key piece of the Bruins' leadership core. If you look at the players traded at the deadline, Don Sweeney moved out a lot of that leadership core. When Minten was acquired, I saw countless articles of people saying he would be the Bruins' future number 2 center, but after reading up on him, I just didn't see it. At the time of the trade, Minten had appeared in only 15 games for the Leafs and was one of the highest ranked prospects, but there was a bottleneck at center in the Leafs organization, which made it tough for him to crack the team. Minten recorded 2 goals and 2 assists for 4 points. Minten also had played in 26 games for the Toronto Marlies of the AHL that season, tallying 6 goals and 7 assists for 13 points. The 6'2", 195-pound forward has skated in 19 career NHL games at the time of the trade. The scouting reports on Minten, even before he made it to the NHL, told me why I think the Bruins acquired him in the deal. According to the Dauber Prospect Report, Fraser Minten has one of the highest hockey IQs, both offensive and defensively, among the forward group in the draft. During the regular season and the postseason, Fraser was just 17 years old, as on one of the younger sides of the prospects in his class. He shows off his strongest assets in all parts of the game, where he helps his team win puck battles and escapes on breakouts, but he also reads plays and anticipates well. While Minten may not excite you with his play every night, he is a player that a coach can trust on both sides of the puck. As this season progressed, Minten began to take more shots on goal, and his offense involvement and assertiveness seemed to improve as well. Not only did Fraser shoot more, but he also seemed to be more active in trying to create offense, doing so with more high-danger scoring opportunities as a result of his passing or filling lanes. Even though Minten's faceoff percentage was well below the average, he plays the game well for his centerman. He remains in the middle of the ice, heads up on active stick when defending, and he's offensively gifted enough to produce at this level. With this only being a glimpse into his future game, scouts must hope that these translate traits can help Fraser build upon his already solid foundation. As Bruins fans, we have come to grips with the Bruins loving players that have a strong two-way game, and Minten is right in that wheelhouse. Even before he was called up this season to Boston, Joe Sacco mentioned his two-way game. The reports we got from Providence were that he's been a very reliable player, smart and heady. Bruins interim coach Joe Sacco told reporters Saturday morning at TD Garden, "We're going to throw him in on the penalty kill here tonight and see where that goes. But that's the start. I think we're just looking to see him play a game and see he's been playing well in Providence. He's been playing well down there, and it's the opportunity for the organization to get a look at him." The Bruins' bottom 6 looks a bit crowded going into camp next year, but I think Minten, being one of the Bruins' top center prospects, he's got the inside track. He played the last 6 games of the regular season for Boston, averaging just over 15 minutes a game, and got himself his first goal as a Bruin. He took regular shifts on the PK, but with a faceoff percentage of 42%, that is something he will need to work on during the offseason. With Providence season officially over, now Minten can work on his development over the summer after some much-needed rest. In 11 regular season games in Providence, Minten scored 3 goals and tallied 7 assists. In Providence, he saw regular time on the PK and the power play, which helped him learn the Bruins system and get himself acclimatized. In the playoffs, he played in 8 games but only tallied 2 assists, but his role in the playoffs was a lot more defensive-minded. I think the Bruins see him as their third-line center next season, with the potential to grow in the role in the future and maybe play second-line center, maybe. With his physicality and two-way play, he's a prototypical bottom 6. He has the speed and can chip in offensively if needed, but his defensive game is where he shines. Let me know in the comments what you think of his game so far in the black and gold. That's a wrap on today's video. To stay up to date on all the news surrounding the Boston Bruins, please subscribe and drop me a like. If news breaks surrounding the Boston Bruins, be sure to check out the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, thank you, and I'll see you next time.